our main event. The Game, Triple H, the champion, the challenger, Roman Reigns.
I did not want to be in Dallas, and then being up in the box and watching the show, and I remember just not being able to enjoy anything.
Gotta be able to hold up. That's part of the job here. I was the more durable one. Was it misfortune on his behalf, or was it good things come to those who wait?
Injuries, especially as athletes, they can be really, really tough times emotionally for people.
You know that in your mind, that's your spot.
Right.
And that person's taking your spot and you're sidelined because of an unfortunate accident. You know, you don't really want to be there.
Reigns is the champion! Reigns is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion!
I was a World Heavyweight Champion just a few months ago, you know, one of the biggest names, and I felt like I couldn't have been smaller.
And after that night at Mania 32, I started to really get my footing in that main event scene.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes, Sunday at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.